Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called PARANORMASIGHT, The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. This game was released on Steam on March 8, 2023. Its regular price is $26.99 Canadian, or your regional equivalent, and it's developed and published by Square Enix, and I just wanted to say thank you very much to Square Enix for sending me a review code for this game. So this is a brand new horror adventure visual novel that came out of nowhere for me. I hadn't heard of it until I saw it pop up as another Square Enix game. It sounded cool, the artwork looked really cool. Apparently it's developed by the same team that made Trials of Mana, and the art is done by the visual artist of The World Ends With You. So some pretty notable credentials here. And honestly, it just seems really, really intriguing. I think we'll get into it a little bit, hopefully, here. Apparently it works flawlessly on Steam Deck, which is great. After I've done this video, I'm gonna probably just start it again on Steam Deck at some point. Let's check it out. Really interested. I forgot to look at the options. So not a ton of options. You got your game language, turn on or off vibration. Text speed, I've got it on fast, which seems good. Audio, not much there. Video, really not much there. Doesn't go higher than 1080p, unfortunately, but it still looks okay. I guess borderless probably looks better. It does not. Post-processing, you can see I've got it on low. If I turn it up to standard, we get a bunch of film grain. You might not be able to see it on the YouTube video depending on how YouTube makes it look. But yeah, I fucking hate film grain, so that is on low. We're getting rid of that. And that's about it. Let's start the game up. Square Enix. You're here. Welcome, welcome. It already kind of twists things. Like, you think that's just like the logos, bam, it's actually in the game. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Hello. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It feels strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. We will go for John. Okay. I see. Anarwando, is it? That's my Steam name. No, it's not Anarwando. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You should be called John. Sure. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. The music totally cuts out at that point as well. Kinda weird. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Oki, is one of them. Persons of interest updated. Great. Okay, we've got some characters here. Breaking news. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. But he's dead. Does that not spoil anything, Mr. Storyteller? Just pretend you did not see that. Let's turn time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Okay. So we have to pretend we don't know that he's dead. Good to know. That was a good little prologue. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? I hope we don't play as Shogo. Because spoilers, we know he dies. Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. Interesting, there's a voice volume slider here. Like the narrator said, if there's someone you don't want to hear, just turn it down to 0. I'm not hearing anything so far. We'll see who is voiced. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up. Okay, and... Whoa, look at the artwork, or the visual style. There. How's that, alright? You feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker. Shogo Oki. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game's in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. This is going to be very good on Steam Deck. Whoa, that's so cool. Like a telephone box. It's just like Google Maps or something. It's really cool. Oh god. Little jump scare already. Hey, is it supposed to be voiced? I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking there's like, you know, something a little bit like fourth wall-y in this game. Like, obviously, like, none of these people are voiced yet, but we do have a voice volume. Yeah, I'm thinking it's something, you know, a little bit like Doki Doki-ish. So yeah, we're not missing anything. Like, they're not supposed to be voiced here. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we're doing? Is it the Rite of Resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know the name, but weird. Anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. Converse with people who I select on their faces. I wasn't expecting this to be, like, so spooky, but, like, it is rated M. So it might be actually, like, kind of scary. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Okay. Where are we? This is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. At least he's remembering things now. Yeah, this definitely feels like a little bit like, yeah, Phoenix Wright with like, oh, this thing's checked off. Let's check this telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Great. Let's make sure we check everything here. There's probably not going to be too much in this first little bit. We can check this playground. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. I think that's everything we've looked at. I think. I mean, Phoenix Wright usually didn't let you progress until you'd looked at everything. I think that'll do. Let's do recall. Ugh, I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? Well, it's Yoko. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. You're gonna do a Rite of Resurrection with someone you've only known for a month? Okay. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Alright. So I assume, like, we can see more about them here. Yeah, we got, like, yeah, a lot of stuff, which I'm not going to look at right now, but I would look at later. So theoretically, now that we've examined Yoko, we could probably recall something else. Let me think, what can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Whoa, he's remembering. It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Alright, look around absent-mindedly, when I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. I did notice that, like, the backgrounds are, like, very low res. The game is, like, very, very small. I guess it's big for a visual novel, but it's only, like, 700 megabytes or something. I'm also playing this on... I'm playing this on a 2K monitor, but as it's zooming in here, I can see, like, my preview on the other screen in a very small window. Also looks really pixely. So I don't really know why they made these backgrounds so blurry. Like, I guess they have to be 360, but I feel like they could have, like, you know, AI upscaled them or something and they'd look a bit better. Kinda weird. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry, I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. No, he's a good Samaritan, he seems fine. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, what are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it, I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's the name of the game. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo is split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything, I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. I don't actually know when the Edo period was. But yeah, I assume this is like the 80s or something. It probably says on the store page somewhere. The late 20th century. So the 90s then. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Ha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said, they're the real deal. So hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. Files updated. Oh, okay. My goodness, do we know all this stuff already? Yes, we do. That's pretty cool. 7 mysteries. Ah. So wait, where were those? Files. Persons of interest in files. Don't know what that is yet. Just gonna do a little save. We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second, where did Yoko go? According to Yoko... Oh, she's there. The Whispering Canal, one of 7 Mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story the expression left at the canal originally comes from. Is that an expression? I think I left myself a note about it, I should check my files. Files? The Whispering Canal? Okay. Sure, let's read this. An enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind, leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish empties. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. Little typo there. The strange phenomenon continued to occur and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Spooky. It's giving me a little bit Junji Ito vibes. I started watching the Japanese Tales of Macabre on Netflix, which is like Junji Ito stories. So it's making me think of that. She is just over there. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Okay, so we can still examine her? Geez, she's still at it. Still? Okay, I guess we probably have to examine other things? Or maybe we just need to recall something else. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably just need to recall. Because we've examined everything. Yes. Recall. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well, I should check my files. Okay. Oh my god, we've got all of the mysteries now. 7 mysteries, whoa. Okay, the most famous of the 7 mysteries. The Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Tsugaru, the foot-washing mansion, the one-sided reed, and the ever-burning lantern. Interesting. Do I have to read all of them right now? Because I don't really want to like just read them right now. Okay, I do have to read them all. So I'm not gonna like actually read them because that's gonna take a while. Okay, I read them all. Hopefully that'll be enough to recall. I did. Oh, there we go. That was fine. I didn't actually have to read them, I guess. They were interesting. I would have read them eventually. She's coming back this way. Hello. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I did not hear anything. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. With your special talent, you should be able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Huh? Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? What? She was a ghost? A ghost? Kinshibori Park? Is this where he died? I don't remember. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got gusts or she's just got used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. Wait, you're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. Kind of sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirits. Uh-oh. There's somebody behind him. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp, seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this Seven Mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I'm scared to turn all the way around. There's no one there! There was someone there! Ah! Okay, well, we can still examine everything again. There was somebody there, I'm sure there was. That's pretty spooky. Okay, well, I've been recording this for almost half an hour, which is getting a bit long. So I'm gonna have to leave the video there. I'm glad we got, like, a couple of hints that it's a little bit spooky, there's something off kind of thing. But I think this is definitely a game I'm going to have to do a second video on once I finish it. Because, yeah, it's really intriguing so far, but there's not very much to it so far. I like the gameplay. It's fun. It's a intriguing story. But yeah, I don't know enough about like the mechanics and stuff like that, and how many routes and things like that. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a follow-up video at some point. It might not be for a while, because I don't really want to drop like Octopath Traveler 2 while I'm playing that right now. But I think once I'm done that, I'm probably gonna restart this on my Switch and play through the whole thing, and then do a follow-up video. So there will be a follow-up on this at some point, just possibly not for a while. There you go, that was a look at PARANORMASIGHT, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo on Steam. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!